It's Kristen from Swagger Magazine, and today I am here with our cover star, Capone from The Boys. How's it going?
Oh wow, I love how you say my name. Beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Good, good. Thank you for having me.
I have to say, my producer, so I do music on the side, and he's from Israel.
Yeah.
So he teaches me.
We're
So
into music. We're into music. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I love how
You
you
want
just have a guitar there.
maybe I'll play and you sing something.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Putting me on the spot here.
It's another way of art, man. This is what we do, right?
I didn't know that you played guitar.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's one of my go-to places after obviously shooting um, crazy, crazy scenes like in The Boys. You need to mellow down after you come back home, after you wash all the blood from you and all the Frenchiness. So
Yes.
it's definitely a go-to place. Yeah.
Yes. So you are filming season 4 right now,
Yeah.
and I wanted to know, when you first read the script and you saw it, what did you think when you read it, and how did you kind of get into character?
It's crazy because every time we get the new scripts for a new season, and we can't believe this is like the fourth season that we're doing already. Everything it went so quickly and so fast. And then obviously, season 3 was such a big scale, crazy, over the top, but with so much depth to the characters. And you're saying to yourself before the episode, you get kind of tense because you say, how the hell are they gonna top this up? Like, how are they gonna make it better? And then, funny enough, they always, we have the most amazing writers on the planet right now. Like with the dirtiest intelligent mind, which is a lethal combination, but it's exactly what the boys need. So yeah, what's usually happens is when I get the script, I read it, and then I get to a certain part, and then I said, wait, did I just made that up or did I really read that? And then you have to go back again to see, oh shit, this is really happening. This is what we're gonna do this season. Gotcha, noted. Better get ready. And for this season in particular, for Frenchie, more than anything, I said to myself, well, he's running a lot. I should get in shape. Like I should be able, to sort my breath while I'm running. So did a lot of that. But for an actor, it's one of the biggest presents is the ability to go back and visit a character season after season, and obviously develop it and live with it between the seasons, and just even before coming here, I remember being in Israel and I met this guy, again, music from an Israeli band. And I went to the concert and I kind of hang out with them. And there was this guy who was ridiculous. And I just remember me taking notes about, tricks and shticks that he does. Like I'm saying, so you basically, what you do, you hunt for any clues and crumbs you can find along the way before starting the new one. And it's going great. I mean, as you know, we haven't been able to do this for a long time because I'm drowning in shooting. We have a lot to do, and and we're just in the midst of it. But it is it's what I tell the fans. I don't think we're gonna disappoint. It's gonna be another epic one.
Oh, I can't wait. I honestly, it's one of my favorite shows that's available right now. So I really, really, I mean, all of us at Swagger, we're obsessed with the show. So it's so fun to chat with you and, get to learn more about the behind the scenes stuff. Now, is there anything that fans wouldn't know about Frenchie? Even maybe as an actor, is there something that tell me?
No, I won't.
No? Oh.
I won't.
Is it coming? It's coming in the next season?
It is coming in the next season. Yes, it is. It
Okay.
is. Yeah, and it's a big one. It's an interesting one, and it is a sensitive one, and it is a romantic one.
Speaking of romance, I was going to, and I don't know, maybe you can't say anything, but we did kind of see a little bit of romance happening there between Frenchie and Kamiko, but then she was kind of like, "You're my family." And I know that a lot of fans are shipping this.
Yeah.
Would you like to see something play out in the next season between the two of them?
You know what? That relationship is definitely evolving in season 4. And again, I'm telling you, Kristen, I have to keep my mouth shut. No, because you know what? In the end of the day, everything I'll give in terms of what's going on in season 4, and I'm talking about the depth of the characters and the storyline and stuff like that. For me, if I weren't Frenchie, if I wasn't in The Boys, I would be a fan and I would watch the show. And I don't think I would want to get any spoilers, before the new season comes. And in this one particularly, I feel that every little detail I will give about any character is just gonna ruin the wow effect or the holy shit effect that we're planning for the audience. And but one thing I can say for sure, it's gonna get bloody.
Okay. Okay.
I can't give you that.
That's a scoop. I know when I was prepping my questions, I'm like, okay, I know he's not going to tell me anything. So I'm going to try to at least make them so that, it's his opinion and not, because I totally get it. So, and I know you can't say anything even if you wanted to. So no worries there. Now, you are a very successful actor in your home, which is Israel. I want to know, how everything's changed for you and on a North American scale doing The Boys now.
It's a life-changing experience. I won't lie. It's you know what? You are starting a career and you're starting in your hometown, and obviously you have dreams, and in the end of the day, for me, it's like sports. You want to play in the best team in the world with the best crew, with the best cinematographers, the best producers, writers, directors, even grips, lighting, everything is like top scale in The Boys, and it definitely feels like I am playing for the strongest team, one of the strongest team out there. So it's an honor and it's a privilege, and it's a very I'm looking for the English words, which just talk about me being from Israel. It's a very humbling experience. And again, my cast members, actors in this caliber, just learning from them every day, having fun. It's the biggest gift I could ever ask for myself as an actor.
That's amazing.
And The Boys is the perfect playground. It's like,
I know, and all of your characters bring something different to the table, which is something that I really like. And you get so into certain storylines, and then you'll forget about something, and then it's like, oh my gosh, that's happening. And it's really, really entertaining as a viewer. Always keeps you on your toes. So now you also are an Ophir winning award actor. Sorry. You are an Ophir award-winning actor.
I'll take actress. I have no problem with that.
Tell me, why did you start acting, and how did you get to where you are today?
That's a great question. A beautiful mistake is the romantic way of putting it. Didn't dream of it as a kid. Didn't thought it's something that can be achieved. Being from Israel, and specifically where I grew up in, the environment, haven't had acting or theater or drama school or whatever around me, but it was always there. Now looking back, it's crazy to see. I can really imagine myself and see myself as a kid sitting in front of the television and drooling in front of movies and shows and looking at it and fantasizing it and kind of thinking about maybe who are these people? Is it real? Is it an art form? What is it? And I think the first time for me, just starting the glimpse of art was actually a guitar. Just because it's a solo thing and you can just pick it up and strum it and bang it and something comes out, which is yours. And it's very fulfilling, and you feel like you are closed in your 360 in a bubble of creation. And then yeah, man, I was all over the place. I worked in so many different jobs. From I worked with animals, with horses, with kids, construction, waitering, sales, real estate for a second. And I sucked in each and every one of those jobs. It was almost. And I love the line that Frenchie has in the show, which it's in the first season, first episode is in, and he says to Jack Quaid's character, Yui, he says, I know a little about a lot of things. And that's how I felt, running the world. And I really wanted to have something for myself. And just a beautiful accident. A friend kind of heard me play guitar. He started fooling around about maybe doing something with music. And then he said there's a course in acting that he takes that really helps him with just being less shy and just expressing himself. And I was living up north in Israel. I thought, why not? I'll take a train once a week. It was pretty late. I was already 25, 26 when Yeah. And then everything happened so fast. In that year, when I decided to go on that train, the same year I started working in the Israeli industry, and kind of left the drama school I was in, and just through working and through knowing the craft of it and falling in love with it as I go, it just became a part of my life. And that train never stopped, to be honest. Like, I haven't stopped working for 9 years straight, from project to project. God bless, it's
wow.
And yeah, and as more as I go, more I'm fascinated about the magic of movie making, of TV making. If it's I'm still learning, and I'm still like, there's books all around me. I just got the Larry Moss book, and I have the Life Bob Dylan
love it,
with me, and my journal, and it's never ending search. And then obviously being on The Boys and kind of seeing the big scale sets that we are, and the big scale production is a whole new top of the art university for me. So yeah. I'm still learning, I'm still curious, and that's what keeps me going.
That's incredible. Do you sing as well, or just like for fun?
Oh yeah, I'll sing.
Yeah. You can sing? Okay, cool. Yeah, I was just wondering.
No, what do you want? You want to do a duet?
We could.
Listen,
that's so funny.
I am a big believer. If something works out, just do that one thing. So music at the moment, and I think probably for years to come is we can call it my side hustle. Yeah. And my own personal side hustle.
You like or your hobby, right? Like at home.
Yeah.
Strum and sing. Doesn't have to be anything more than that.
Exactly.
That's a beautiful thing too.
Yeah.
Now I heard that actually I saw you, so I was at Fan Expo with work, and I saw you at your booth. I'm like, oh, there he is.
Why didn't you come say hi?
Your line was actually really big. So I was like, he's doing his thing. I'll see him in a couple of weeks. But how has it felt to be able to finally connect with fans? Like, I know the show came out during the pandemic, right?
Yeah, it's so much fun. It was a last minute kind of thing with Toronto Expo. they just suggested to us, I think, like 5 days before or something like that, and we had a gap, and we said to each other, you know what, we have to engage the fans. We need some fuel. In the end of the day, it's like the most amazing fans, people that just approaching you and saying thank you, and actually sometimes have a very, very interesting insights for the character, for the story. Really, really good questions, because they see it from a different point of view, and it's refreshing, and it really feels like you put in some gas, like charging yourself with love and with excitement and with passion, and then a day after you go back to work and you're all pumped up. And yeah, man, with this character, with this specific show, like, we couldn't ask for better people, human beings, watchers who like get the humor and the pokeness and the intelligence and the funniness and everything about it. So it's been a blessing. It's been a blessing.
That's amazing. Yeah, it was a really exciting weekend, and I know, like I said, your lineup was huge. So I was like, yes, go Tome. Now, you obviously spend a lot of time in Toronto. What is something that you've really enjoyed doing here? Do you have like a favorite place to visit, or what do you like to do?
Whenever I get a chance, I get out of town. I'll do some dirt bike riding. Nice. Go to Muskoka, go to Vancouver, Montreal for the weekend. This is a beautiful, beautiful piece of land, and like, listen, man, again, I feel blessed being here. I love this place. I love shooting here. I love working here. Your crews are amazing. Like, we're working with, Canadian, obviously, operating the whole thing. And it's like over the top, strong individuals, man.
That's great.
Yeah, amazing. And it's exciting that so many shows are being filmed here. Like, absolutely. I'm driving around every 5 minutes. There's a set. Something good is happening with the industry here, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
I love that. I know that last time I saw you, you said you were worried about the winter because you haven't had a Canadian winter.
This is our first time, man. All of us, this is what the boys are talking about when we're playing backgammon behind the scenes. This is all we are talking about. How the hell are we going to work in winter? How the hell is this gonna happen? We never been, none of us.
Oh my God.
I think Lance Alonso did something here. Maybe Karen also shot a movie here. I think Les Alonso was, fucking with us when he said like, sometimes the lens of the camera is just freezes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
And you wait for 10 minutes for it to defrost and you go back again. But Les, you need to watch out. I don't know if he's serious or not. Listen, I don't know. I still don't have a jacket.
I recommend getting a good pair of winter boots and a long jacket if you can. Not a short one. You need one to the knee. And then you're wearing a hat already, so you're good there. Okay, I want to know what you want to see from Frenchie in the upcoming season of The Boys. You don't have to give me it doesn't have to be related at all to what's going on, but what would you like to see?
I think they even went further from my expectations for what Frenchie is going through. I mean, I'm smiling now under my mustache just thinking about the scene I'm gonna shoot tomorrow. And
oh my gosh!
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh! I can't wait.
It's listen. Seriously, you can't even imagine the places that it's going. It is another hell of a ride for the boys. In the end of the day, I think what's made the show so vital and so vibrant, so good, is even your question, what do I wish for Frenchie? we have the most amazing people. So our show writer, Eric Kripke, right? You know, we talk about our characters. So if we have an idea, you know, you never know. Maybe it's gonna get in. And that what makes us feel a part of the show and makes us feel, you know, like it's an ongoing team. Like we're back and forth with each other all the time, every time. It's very dynamic, very changing, and very bloody. Again, I thought about tomorrow's scene. Yeah, I have a lot to do, man.
Have you had a favorite moment on set, or a moment where you're kind of like, what the hell? Because I know I already told you, but that scene with that you're in the last season, the first episode with the guy who shrinks, and I remember jaw to the floor when I was watching that. I was like, who thought of this?
Yeah. Listen, so I remember season 2, reading about the whale. I went, what? And then I thought, how? And then I assumed, all right, there's going to be a lot of green screens, probably blue screens. And then you drive to work, and you park, and you think it's a cloud that is shading your car, and you look up and you see 250 kilograms of animatronic whale putting down with 2 cranes on the beach of Toronto, and you're like, okay. And then they never stop to surprise, because season 3, the scene you talked about, you come in the set and they actually built like a 6-story high, you know what, which was insane. And then this time around, we have a lot of what the fuck moments. Definitely.
Can't wait.
Yeah, definitely. And listen, man, every time the boys are together, I love when the 5 of us are together on set. It's just, it's the most funny, friendly, fucking with each other, having fun, playing gammon, doing pranks, just enjoying ourselves, and obviously working our asses off, you know, from dusk till dawn. Yeah. It's this show takes a lot of us, and it takes a lot from us. It's we're shooting long hours every day, all day. But again, the friendship and the passion that we share for this project, it's what makes it, you know, and obviously the audience, the love that we're getting, it's worth everything.
Absolutely. So, yeah. Well, like I said, it's one of my it's top 5 shows right now. Like actually, I'd say it's my favorite show right now, along with Stranger Things for streaming. So I'm really, really excited, because it just has everything. And I think it has a little bit of something for everyone. Well, maybe, of course, if you're over the age of like maybe 18, or I don't know. I don't know.
Yes, please, guys. I saw some families at the expo with their 12 and 13-year-old kids. I'm sorry, there's a limit to, you know, I don't know what to say every time. And that's when I'm speechless.
Yeah.
I don't know, but the kids look happy.
That's funny. Last question. Are there any upcoming projects that you have that we should know about?
I have a few projects. I'm constantly working about things. I've been blessed to do a movie before we started this season, like a sci-fi thriller, which I acted alongside with Lawrence Fishburne, which was, you know, again, the kid from Israel who's like, oh, I'm really doing this. I'm here. It was a really, really beautiful experience. And he's just the most amazing actor and human being. And we're always developing something, but you know, the boys are taking like 90% of our lives at the moment. Yeah. We're shooting a season for like 8-9 months. So definitely.
So we have a bit of time.
Yeah. But yeah, man.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for taking the time out of your schedule to chat with me.
You too. Thank you, love.
And have
All right.
fun. Have fun
We'll be in
filming.
touch. We'll be in
Okay.
touch.
Sounds good.
Bye.
Bye.